Hello everyone, welcome to today's video tutorial. Today I'm going to be walking you through how to install these amazing scripts directly from codecanyon.net. So you can get here by going to preferred browser and searching codecanyon.net. Alright, so today I'm going to be walking you through how to install this Flutter script. This is a Zabi Islamic Flutter Android iOS application. The first thing we have to do is you can probably look at the preview live video of this application as well as the screenshot, and do well to go through the documentation of this application in order to understand the features and all things that are inside this application. And once you're done with that, you could directly use this button that is going to ask you to add to cart.
I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah.
So once you select this add to cart, the next thing that you're going to see is a pop-up that shows you the details of the particular script you're about to purchase. And so this is a $19 script, and this is the name here. Just want to go ahead and click on this, go to checkout. So this is where you're going to be redirected to your payment screen, where you actually add the credentials and other required fields in order to do your purchase. It's a straightforward process. We're not going to go through that procedure in this video because we've already purchased this script and we don't want to go do that second time. So but it's a straightforward process, and you can do that in just a minute or so. So once you're done with that, the next thing I'm going to be showing you in this video is there are the tools that you're going to need in order to run this Flutter script. So in order to run Flutter script, you need IDE, which are development environments, so Flutter SDK itself. So I'm going to be walking you through how to install Flutter SDK as well as two integrated development environments, Android Studio for every developer, and Visual Studio Code. Let's get right into it. Okay, this is Flutter's official documentation. You can get in here by just typing in docs.flutter and there you go, get started. And you're going to be seeing this official documentation here. And the first thing you want to go ahead to do is to choose a preferred development platform. So I'm using Windows at the moment, so I'm going to select Windows. Depending on your OS, you can decide to select any of the following options. So after selecting Windows, the next thing we want to go ahead to do is to select our first type of application. So Zabi Islamic Flutter application is an Android application, and I'm going to select Android because I want Flutter to initially configure based on Android development, right? So I'm just going to go ahead and click on this. So once you're done with that, the next thing you want to go ahead to do is to confirm the software requirements as well as operating systems, as well as also put into consideration your hardware requirement. So what you want to go ahead to do is just read through this and confirm that everything is perfectly fine. And once that is done, the next step you want to go ahead to do is to install the Flutter SDK. Alright, so there are two options here in order to install Flutter SDK, and the first option is using VS Code, and I assume you don't have VS Code already. So I'm going to be going to the second option, which says download and install directly. Okay, so the first thing I want to go ahead to do is to download the Flutter SDK directly from this. So at the time, this is Flutter 3.29.3. This is a step zip version. So you go ahead to click on this button. Once you click on this button, your installation should begin in no time. So once you're done with that, you have to create a new folder where you just want to install Flutter in. So you're just going to go ahead and unzip the zipped stable version of Flutter. Once you do that, you just want to go ahead to extract the Flutter folder into your newly created folder. This newly created folder is usually going to be located in your C file, or C folder rather, and most likely you can have this as an example. So in your C folder you have your program files, and then you just want to go ahead and put your Flutter SDK there. You can call it dev. I think there's an example here. Okay, so this is it. This is a typical example of how your structure will look like. So you have your C navigating into your folder, which is your user folder, where you enter inside your username, right? So for most people it's going to be their name. For most people it's going to be the name of the system they're currently using. And then this is dev is more like your created folder, the folder you just created right now. So you can decide to call it dev or any name at all that you want, but ensure it's a little bit unique because you don't want to get clashes everywhere. So, and then this is going to be your final directory where you have Flutter. So this is where the Flutter SDK is being installed inside. So once you're done with that, you need to update your Windows Spark variable. So you just want to go ahead to go to systems, go to the about, and find your environment variables. And in your environment variables, you want to go ahead to go to this location, go deeper into Flutter, and you're gonna see a bin folder. You just want to go ahead and copy the path of that bin directly, just the way it is, and you're just going to go to environment variables, and then you just want to paste it in your path variable, right? So once you're done with that, go ahead to click on OK, go ahead to click on OK again, and then you're good to go. That's all you need to know about it. So the next thing we want to do is to get our Android Studio up and running. So let's see how to install Android Studio. Okay, so the way you're gonna get into Android Studio is by typing your browser developer.android.com/studio, and you're gonna be redirected to the official website of Android Studio. And this, you can see that the current version of Android Studio is Android Studio 9 at the time, so you can go ahead and read the IDE guide. I approve of that, and read some of the things. Get your hands get your hands a little bit dirty around Android Studio documentation and so once you're done reading and going through them, you just want to go ahead and click on this button to download Android Studio. So this is the pop-up you're gonna see. So this is gonna be a reading of terms and conditions. Confirm that you read all the terms and conditions, and once you're done reading them, you just have to click on this checkbox to say you've read and agreed to these terms and conditions, and then you can successfully download Android Studio. Just click on this button to download it. So finally, the last thing we want to download into our local machine is Visual Studio Code. This is another IDE, so there are different options here for you to download from. But as usual, we're going to be using Windows because we are using Windows at the time. So click on this. This is like the easiest download you have. So once your download is successful, you just have to open it and start running Flutter. Okay. So Android Studio, you just need to install it. So it's a straightforward process. You just have to follow the prompts and keep coming up. So now that we have that out of the way, I want us to go ahead to open our Flutter script, and I already have mine here at the top. So you want to go ahead to navigate through your File Explorer in order to find your own the location of your script. Okay, so I'm just gonna open this here. Just a time. So this is how our application looks like. I'm just going to walk you through a little bit about this application and then make a deal for you to see. So this Flutter script is using state management getx for development of funding states. Sorry, and this is how our main looks like. So we have a lot of things going on here, ranging from the way we are handling page routing to localization to adapting and lighting to languages and translations, a lot of things, transitions and everything like that. So the file structure, we have controller here, we have data folder, we have helper folder, student folder, student util, and this is view. So let's start with view. So in view we have the base. These are the base things that we have, such as bottom navigation. I'm not going to bore you with that. So we have the screens as well. This is everything that we have in the screens. And then you have your utils, is how the UTS looks like, and then you have your controller where you have all the controllers where your functions are written. Okay, so the first command you want to go ahead to run is flutter pub get this project. So I'm just gonna go ahead and say flutter pub get, and so 1 2 flutter pub get. So everything is successful now, just the way you can see it. So let's go ahead and connect our emulator. I'm going to connect to my physical device here. So just a second, I'm trying to connect it. So I'm just going to select this. So once that is completed, I just want to go ahead to save and run. So I'm just going to run this project so I can check. Okay, so our application is up and running. This is some parts of it. Okay, sorry about that. This is a little bit about my device. So this is how the application looks like, and I think that's loading here. Okay, so that's running. That is how our application looks like, and that is how to install a Flutter script directly from codecanyon.net. See you next time, and thank you.